What's up, y'all? Welcome back for some more Daredevil. Last episode, we got introduced to Claire, more of a reintroduction for me because I do know her from Luke Cage. 2 episodes in, we already got the cause of his blindness and the cause of his father's death, as well as his relationship with his father in general, and we got introduced to a ton of organizations by location and name. That means they're in places of importance. These are people and places to know, places that are probably going to be reoccurring throughout the entire series. So I'm excited to jump into it. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can see my full-length reaction to this series and others on my Patreon, link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. It really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go. It said viewer warning for gore. There's gore in this show? I know I don't like gore. I don't like that. If my lighting is off, I apologize. My light blew out yesterday, and this is like my backup. My new one comes in tomorrow.
Hey, come on.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa, that's an interesting way to start an episode.
Take a whiff.
No chance of jamming up.
Man, look at this.
Man, him just saying no chance of jamming up makes it seem like something's gonna happen where that gun's not gonna go off. Oh, see, I knew, bro. Something in me just said that gun's not gonna go off. Oh, the bone is out. That's the gore right there. Oh, you can hear that shit. Well, whoever gave you that gun, he's coming after your ass, bro. You just see the bowling ball shoved in this guy's face in the foreground, man. The background, I mean.
I want a lawyer.
I sure hope he doesn't think Daredevil's gonna represent him. So is that gonna be like the premise of this show? It's gonna show people that need a lawyer, and those are gonna be like his side missions.
Make a heck of a latte, if you're interested. Seemed you had a lot on your mind last time you were here. Sure you don't want that latte?
Take care of yourself, Father.
You can tell just from the stuff that he was saying in that confessional, whatever it was very intense, and clearly he's still shaken by it. He just wants him to get it out. Look at that skyline. Fucking incredible, bro. That's like HBO show quality. It's like The Wire.
New player, maybe? Used to be, if you killed a man, you sent his wife flowers. Now they just send his wife with him.
You know something, don't you?
Florida's beautiful this time of year.
Oh, he's trying to get out the game. He knows whoever this new player is a serious threat.
Every newspaper in town dragged my name through the shit. You were the only one who did it without mentioning my kids. Always grateful for that.
Then give me something. A name.
Take a pass on this one, Benny.
It looks like the newspaper is also playing a big part in this city. Not just the crime organizations and his lawyer office and the police station. It's almost like The Wire. The streets, the police, newspaper.
It's been taken care of, sir.
He followed him by the tick on his watch. That's fucking wild. He can tell where somebody is by remembering which watch tick is theirs and then just following the sound and the voice that's with that sound. What?
Am I right in assuming this isn't your first rodeo?
I had issues. I'm better now.
You're clearly not better, bro. You're at the very worst, if anything.
Will Hell's Kitchen finally get a subway line? We tell that every year.
And every year it kills.
For a fluff piece, there used to be a time when the people in this building wrote the hell out of the news.
So now we have an idea of the direction the newspaper wants to take in this show. They want entertainment, they want fluff, they want to sell newspapers. It has nothing to do with their integrity or journalistic endeavors. But they do have one good guy in there, it looks like. We're in the era of superheroes. Of course newspapers are going to want that on their front page.
I got next.
Yeah, I knew he was there for that gun.
Hi.
What the fuck? He just said hi to a little kid with a gun out?
And as a show of good faith, my clients would like to offer you a lump sum of 6 months' salary.
For what?
For all your help in the matter, and for any stress these events may have caused.
Trying to be killed?
Someone tried to kill me.
They do feel it's their non-binding moral obligation to offer you a chance at rebuilding your life. It's a clean slate, Ms. Page. Isn't that what you want?
I mean, I thought that's what she wanted, to be honest. But maybe she sees how hard they're going out their way to keep her quiet and make sure she doesn't say anything else. There's a bigger secret at play here.
Hey, she had a good day. She was up half an hour. Asked about you.
Wow, she was up for a half an hour and they consider that a good day. What shape is she in? Oh, it's his wife. Oh, he knows one of the witnesses' heart started beating once she saw the man with the watch that he recognizes. Man, that is some crazy shit. That's a superpower in itself, that hearing. How did it get that enhanced? There's no way he just trained himself to be that way. There's no way.
Keep it together to the verdict. Can you do that? I mean, you don't want something like that floating around. Go home. Get some rest. Got a big day tomorrow.
Oh, they're gonna blackmail her. They must have a picture of her doing something or involved with something she's not supposed to be. Yes, sir! It wouldn't be a Daredevil episode without some ass whooping.
I don't do this. I'm somebody else's
You tell her to get herself excused from the jury. Personal reasons, whatever it takes. After that, she never sees you again.
He'll kill me.
Then you better leave my city.
I'm getting Batman Begins vibes from this. The yellow lighting. Oh shit, he ran away already. The disappearing out of nowhere. The lack of a suit, just dressed in all black.
Based purely on the sanctity of the law, which we've all sworn an oath to uphold, must be acquitted of these charges. In this courtroom, the judgment is yours, and yours alone.
Wow, he's a great lawyer too. Even when he's representing someone he knows is guilty and is involved with some shady stuff and is a hardened criminal, let them know it's not about good and evil, it's about facts. Makes him come off as a victim.
2 lawyers above reproach. Self-defense, no questions, no trail. Get the papers ready. Let my employer worry about the rest.
They're a criminal organization who likes to do stuff by the book. They want to make sure all their bases, almost like Gus Fring from Breaking Bad, all your bases are covered in a legal sense as much as every way else.
I have 2 kids, Miss Page, and they're all that matter to me now. If you have anyone that you care about, let it go.
Does she have anyone that she cares about? Everything is telling this girl to just back away and walk away and move on, but she just can't. She knows wrong is wrong and right is right.
Excuse me, Mr. Urich? I think there's more to the story.
Man, she's got her own little arc going on the side from Murdoch and Foggy. Looks like she's just as much a character on the show as they are. That's pretty cool. I like shows with a lot of characters.
They're hung.
Still split? DA will retry.
No, they won't. It's a hell of a speech.
Wow, he's trying to make it seem like it's because of him when he knows it's because the witness is being intimidated. I mean, not the witness. He knows it's because the juror is being intimidated. Everyone always tries to use weapons against him. Well, I mean, I guess he uses a weapon too, just not yet. Imagine your lawyer just whooping your ass when you're going to your car after the trial. Oh, shit!
Who does he work for?
You think I'm afraid of you?
Oh, shit! He's stabbing the fuck out of him. Oh!
Tell me.
Wilson Fisk! I gave up his name. You don't do that, not to him. And they'll find everyone I've ever cared about.
He's gonna kill himself.
You should have just killed me. You coward.
Oh no! What the fuck? Rusty piece of steel just poking out. And let me just jam my eye through it. Can't possibly be worse than what Kingpin will do to me. What the fuck?
You interested or just looking?
Interested?
How does it make you feel?
Is this Kingpin? Yes, sir.
It makes me feel alone.
Is that his wife? I know he had a wife that looked kind of like her in the comics. Holy shit, hold up. That's... Oh, okay. Let me get into the recap. That was some wild shit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Daredevil Season 1, Episode 3. As I figured, we got a lot of great shots of that New York skyline. It really helps sell the look and feel of New York, the grittiness. It's like DC dark. Usually Marvel series that take place in New York have a little bit of light and color to them, like Spider-Man or Fantastic Four, but it kind of strays away from all that. It's incredibly dark, but I think that's one of the most appealing things about it, the same way that it appeals to Batman. Speaking of Batman, a ton of similarities. I did cover that during the reaction though. It's good seeing a courtroom, a lot of legal talk. We've had legal talk so far, but to see an actual jury, witnesses, the judge, we spent a good amount of time with Matt speaking directly to the jury, basically being over their shoulder as they go through the trial. The only show I've really watched that does that is Better Call Saul. I don't watch too many TV shows, but of course Better Call Saul. And I doubt it's the last time he'll deal with jury tampering. I feel like that's going to be a recurring theme, just with him being a lawyer and being able to detect when someone's not at ease. The assistant Karen and the representative for Kingpin, James Wesley, are surprising me. For one, I didn't know their roles were going to get expanded this much, and two, their characters are starting to grow on me. To me, they are part of the cast now, and their performances are really good. She's really convincing as a troubled woman just trying to get back to normal that wants to bring the truth to light, and this guy plays a scumbag, slick criminal pretty well. I don't know if he's actually a lawyer, but he seems to operate in the same capacity that one does. And this episode is the first time I've seen Daredevil beat someone up, and the guy was basically defending himself. He didn't really fight back. Usually when Daredevil's fought someone so far, the person at least swung back. This dude just was getting beaten up and threatened, which he had good reason to be. Clearly, the guy stabbing himself in the eye was the highlight climax of the episode at the end of that fight. I mean, he was so scared of Kingpin. He was so feared of this guy that he'd rather do that to himself than to deal with the punishment that he knew Kingpin would have inflicted on him and, like he said, everyone he loved. I feel like the main reason for that death was just to introduce Kingpin. The very next scene, we see his looming figure. He has the shape of Kingpin down, just wide, round, circular, taking up all the space, the elephant in the room, literally and figuratively. And it's interesting that we see him in a museum, seemingly cultured, nice suit, a very high-end museum at that. And after speaking with the woman, who I think is going to be a romantic love interest, because the two inceptions I've seen of Kingpin, his wife looked just like that. So I'm pretty sure that was a early tell of, I mean, that'd be cool if we got to see him when he first meets his wife, or at least his love interest. That'd be dope, because that'd give him a character arc too, outside of just being the villain. And by speaking with her, we learn that he's afflicted by loneliness. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be his wife. All in all, this was a refreshing series. I'm so mad at myself for letting all this time go by and not getting into it. I'm a huge Marvel fan. Because they said it wasn't canon, I figured I wouldn't watch it. But you know what? He's going to be in the new Spider-Man, so you never know. If anything in particular stood out to you in this episode, or if there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also catch my full-length reaction to this series and others on my Patreon, link in the description. You guys are the best. We're basically family now. I hope you know that. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.